Basement Talks, second coolest podcast in the world. We got Money Mains,
3 Lie,
Big Oreo,
and Star Bar.
So today, this is episode 1. We're just going to be talking about a little rap culture that we've been thinking about lately. I got a little list in front of me, and we're just going to be going over our thoughts. So first, we got Lil Skies. What's the first thing that pops in your guys' head when you hear that?
First thing that pops out in my head is Big Money. Favorite song by Lil Skies, I think he killed it. His album came out roughly about 4 or 5 months ago from now. So yeah, I think that's the best song on the album. Welcome to the Rodeo. He had a nice music video.
Shout out Cole Bennett.
Yeah, Cole Bennett. He had a nice music video, kind of like taken off of Lil Wayne's music video. Check it out if you haven't. You can see some similar things with that. What you think, 3 Lie?
I think I'm thinking the first word that comes to my head is upcoming, because like he's not very big at the moment, but like I feel like he's definitely gonna blow up here on the level of like say Logic or like. I feel like he could probably get that far if
he's a superstar.
Yeah, if he has the right type of like vibe to him and if he like follows the correct path.
Money Mains, I got a question for you. What do you think about Lil Skies turning down the XXL cover? That's a big talk in today's like.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this earlier, and he has a lot of exposure. Like, look at all his videos; they're doing numbers. His songs on SoundCloud are doing numbers. He just dropped a song with Lil Nar, go peep it, doing numbers. Really good song. I'm not saying he doesn't need XXL, but his reasoning was that he was chosen before the vote. And then he won like the internet vote, and he thought it was kind of a flawed system. But I don't know. I mean, it's his life. He can do what he wants. But I mean, that's a pretty big magazine. I think it'd be cool to kind of go down in history. Like, magazines don't just disappear. Like, that's kind of something that's archived. But I don't know.
I got you.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I feel like Lil Skies has been he's already blown up a lot, and I've been listening to him like almost every day. So. He's right up in my alley of rap music, of what I've been listening to lately. It's not like hardcore rap, it's more of like vibe. You're like feeling it while you're listening to it. You're not like...
Definitely something you can throw on anytime you're in the car and just if you want to just throw on an album front to back, Life of a Dark Rose, you can't go wrong. There's no bad songs on that one. And he definitely covers a pretty wide variety of styles too, which I think is pretty cool.
Definitely, I totally agree with that.
Alright, let's move on. So next up, we got the very controversial. I used to be a pretty big fan, but I don't know. I've been changing my mind lately. It is the one and only Lil Xan, a.k.a. Alexander, a.k.a. Diego. What do you got?
Honestly, for me, Lil Xan, he's a little wishy-washy. Like, when we're talking Lil Skies, we're throwing Lil Xan's name in the same air with him. It kind of gets under my skin a little bit. Yeah. I think there's a few songs that you can throw on when you're with your friends in the car and bump it, and a couple good things here and there, but like lyrically, I don't know if he's really got it. He's a young guy, just kind of thinks he's hot shit. Just my opinion.
It's one of those vibey type of rappers again. It's not really like lyrical.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be lyrical, but going off that, I mean, Lil Skies, not saying he's not lyrical, but, and I'm not saying he's lyrical either, but I mean, some Lil Xan stuff is just a little too, like, he's not even trying sometimes. Like, I still have yet to listen to his new album all the way through, so I can't judge completely. But the snippets I have heard, some of them just sound like he turned on the microphone, did one take, and was just too lazy to redo it, which I think is kind of bad work ethic. But I don't know. He had some good songs. Again, shout out Cole Bennett. He kind of really put this man in the spotlight.
I mean, you have to take into account, though, like, he's been doing... he did a song with like Diplo, like that just kind of shows how big he's gotten, like whether he's going to continue to get bigger or not. But like, I don't know, I kind of feel the same way as like everybody else here at the moment, where like I feel like he's not, at least like in my opinion, he's not like the type of person I'd listen to like every day. It's just every once in a while type of deal, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing his thing, he's popping. That song is almost at 35 million views on YouTube. Colorblind, it's a good song, man. He makes good music. I just feel like he's kind of doing a quantity over quality thing a little bit. But, I mean, to each their own.
All right, should we move on?
Yep. All right, this next one will be pretty interesting. We're going to keep it as less heated as we can. We got the one and only TRIPPIE REDD. We can let Starbar go first on this one.
Alright, Well, Trippie Redd's probably been one of my all-time favorites. One of my favorite songs, Bust Down, is
Great song.
I can agree.
It's
Bust
been on
Down is the
repeat.
shit, dude.
It's been on repeat, and I've not gotten tired of it. So it's I don't know. He has his own way of doing this thing. No one really like him yet.
Yeah, I think he brings a good dynamic to the rap game. He's definitely different, which is why I like him. But I know this boy 3 Lie over here is just itching to speak upon Trippie. He's not a big fan, so let's hear it from him, honestly.
Well, I will say I do agree with Big Ori over here. He's got a good idea to like how he's completely different than a lot of like the rap game. However, in my opinion, like I feel like every time I listen to one of his songs, it sounds like he's like whining pretty much in like every song. And like I mean I grew up a lot with like more like lyrical stuff, I guess, and like it's got to be like I feel like he doesn't have something like coming from like within whenever he's rapping. He's just kind of like spouting off about like what he's like thinking at the time, you know. But like he also like I will say he does have some musicality, but I just see it in my eyes as like it literally sounds like a 2-year-old type of deal, like whining. But I know like a lot of people like him. I'm never gonna like disrespect them for like liking somebody I don't. But I mean that's just my opinion. So let's hear from you, Money Mains. What do you think?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw Trippie Redd, I'm pretty sure it was in I'm not sure if it was his Mass Appeal interview, but I saw him. He was just a really pale looking light skin with bright colored hair. I was like, oh God, here's another SoundCloud rapper trying to make it. But I really gave his music a listen to, and I'm not gonna lie, he's been one of my top plays lately. Wish, I think, is an amazing song with Diplo again. His whole discography, like, I just like a lot of his songs. He makes, and where I disagree with 3 Lie, I feel like I watched his Rolling Loud set, and he really looked like he was putting passion into what he was saying. Like, he really cares about music. He really cares about what he's doing. And he just seems like a really humble guy, like, in his interviews. I don't know. I like his music a lot. It's like melodic. It's something I can listen to and vibe to, you know?
So I think, like, what's the breakdown here? We up vote for Trippie or down vote? Let the crowd decipher. I mean,
Honestly,
I don't know if 3 Lie can be swayed one way or the other. I think he's kind of set in his stone.
let's hear it from you guys in the comment section. Like, if you like Trippie, let us know. If you don't, let us know and give some reasons, facts behind why or why not.
Yeah, same with all these, man. Like, if you guys have thoughts, let us know. You can tag the time and respond to whatever we're saying, whatever you guys want. But we're going to move on to the one and only SmokePurpp, the walk star. So I came to St. Louis last 2 Fridays ago, and I saw him in concert at the Old Rock House. It was a great night. He put on a very good show. I've been a big fan of SmokePurpp for a while. I mean, him and Pump were doing their thing. Now they're both trying to do their own thing, and obviously Pump has been more mainstream in a way. But I'm a big fan of Purpp. Dead Star was an amazing album. Bless Your Trap was fire. I don't know.
So Money Mains, with SmokePurpp kind of getting big, and you said he kind of came up with Lil Pump. Do you think he can do it on his own, or like, what route is he gonna have to take to make it to the top?
That's a good question. I think he is really doing his own thing now. Like, him and Pump haven't done a song, unless I'm wrong, in a while, at least 6 months. Because I know they did okay. I'm pretty sure that was on Dead Star. No, that was on Pump's album.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, that song's fire. They're really good when they're together, and they're really fucking good when they're alone, too. So, I mean, he signed a fucking Cactus Jack's record, with Travis Scott. So, I don't know. He's doing his own thing.
I think that he is also like one of those rappers where I don't know if he could actually like get as big as a lot of people, because like he's come from like the underground type of scene. I mean, he got big off of like Lil Pump and Ski Mask, yeah. So he blew up because of them, but he also has like a
shout out Cole Bennett, Ski Mask.
Yeah, he's gotten a certain like niche to him where like the people that listen to him like him. But then, like, the people that, like, haven't heard of him and just know him off of, like, what J. Cole and him are, like, beefing about, they already don't like him. So I feel like there's already that against him. So I don't know if he's ever going to get as big as, like, he could if he just had no beef.
I mean, I like to listen to Perp all the time, but I can see where people are coming from when they say they don't like him, because it's more of like aggressive.
So going off aggressive, like you said, one question for 3Lab before we move on. So SmokePurpp, I think he can do it both sides of it. Like, he's got To the Moon, which is a nice soft-spoken rap. One of his earlier songs, I found it on SoundCloud. So do you think he's going to take the route of more like aggressive rapping, or do you think he's going to lay low and be a little bit more lyrical with slower songs?
I think like what got him to like blow up is the more aggressive type rap. You didn't hear him like rapping very lyrical like music basically. I mean, you just hear him like going in. It's the type of stuff you want to play at a party. Like, he didn't get big off of that, and I don't think he's gonna continue to grow by playing like slower songs. He's not gonna be like a
going off that real quick. I mean, look at X. He did Take a Step Back, Sippin' Tea in Your Hood, Rip Roach, and now he's doing all melodic stuff. I mean, listen to Question Mark, and there's no hard. I mean, great album. Don't get me wrong.
All right, let's talk
one of my
about
most
X, then.
listened to. Yeah, real quick. I want to keep this pretty short, or not too long, I should say. X, he's doing his own thing. He's fire. Anyone that's against him, listen to his music. He's fire. I mean, he might have a weird connotation to him if you just look at him or you see some of the stuff he does on social media, but I think he has really good intentions. He makes really good music. Like, I don't know.
I think my favorite thing about X is he just does what he wants. He doesn't care what the mainstream is. Like, he's going to make the music that he likes, and he's going to produce and come out with what's his own, and he doesn't really care what people think or say. And he just loves it.
I mean, X can do it both. I think it's a really cool thing. I mean, if you want to get hype, you can listen to some of his more aggressive stuff, and then his new stuff is all like just singing and really like emotional and stuff. So it's a good thing. I think he's really good.
My 2 cents are like, I love X. I think he's like Starbar over here said that he's got it going on both ways. I will say the only thing that like I've heard against X is just like his past. Like, I've heard people like will not listen to his music just because like say he's like a woman beater or like other stuff like that. But I think he's the type of person that I might be able to put that past it and listen to his music just hands off. I don't
People
know.
can do it with Chris Brown, like
Exactly.
NX.
Exactly. Yeah.
And for our last guy, real quick, I just want to touch on. I mean, you've heard me say his name many times in this video. Cole Bennett, man, he's put Lil Xan on. Betrayed has 175 million views in 8 months. He put Lil Pump on, debatably. I mean, they put themselves on, but he really, I believe, put them into like the mainstream.
Put him on the map.
Put in the real map, like the rap culture these days. I mean, D-Rose by Lil Pump has 138 million views. I mean, Cameron Holler, Cuff Boys, shout out Cuff Boys. They helped put on Lil Skies and Landon, but then Cole Bennett made Nowadays, Red Roses. Those each have 80 million views. Like, whatever he drops turns to gold. Like, he has an amazing way of shooting music videos. He really lets his eyes shine through. I could talk about him. I have so many good things to say about him.
I've been hearing a lot lately of people getting tired of the way he shoots his music videos because he's using a lot of the same effects in every single one.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I've been hearing a lot lately. People coming up to me saying that, oh, Cole Bennett's music videos are trash because he can only do one thing. Like, he uses the same effects every time. But
my thing is, if he does do the same things, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like,
Exactly.
he's getting these views. He's blown up as well as helping these rappers blow up. People love him. I think he's doing something with Wiz, so that's just gonna skyrocket his publicity through the roof.
I was gonna bring this up when we got to this. I forgot to say it. He just literally 5 minutes ago dropped a video with Kevin Gates, so go check that out. I've yet to see it. Came out an hour ago. We're already at 170K. I guarantee that's gonna touch 1 million in 24 hours. Shout out Kevin Gates. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is our first episode. Leave any comments down below if you want to hear back from us or leave your own opinion. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this, and catch you later.
See you.
Piss.